Well, I joke, we're a little late. You know, Schumacher, they ran that here last year, but we look at the points for the championship, and you don't want them to get a national record. You don't want them to gobble up the points. We'll see what the weather is tomorrow. Could be cool tomorrow. You know, maybe they can outrun us, but for today, we feel really good about it. Still a little mad at her. I've taught her not to drive it out the back door. This thing will bite you. But boy, she went by me like a freight train, scared me, and ran that big old speed. So now Jimmy Prock, working with, and I want to clarify, Jimmy Prock runs my car with Danny DeGennaro, but they work as a team with Mike Neff, okay, and with Ron Douglas and Dean Antonelli and John Medlin on the dragster. They all work together. Neff's car ran 07 with Robert Height, the Auto Club Ford, but they couldn't go for it. They had to put it in the show. They smoked the tires on the first run. So it is a team effort. And old Jimmy Prock right now, he's throwing hard balls. I'm pretty excited, and we'll just go from there. Get in here. When we look back, when I won the Charlotte 4-wide in the final, when Ashley, whatever year that was, and Ashley was a runner-up to me, I had put out the top barber almost, and we ran 4:02. And my guy said, you know, that was a 3-second run, but you don't get credit for it. And like I told Beckman, he ran over to congratulate me. I said, thank you, but I'm a year late, because those guys have, you know, they got their stuff together and we're chasing them. But what's really cool is our new chassis is working, and we've all got them except for her. She's still in the oldest style chassis we have. And, but we're gonna be okay. We're just gonna go out there and race and have some fun. Pretty cool though. Jimmy Prock struggled for a couple of years now. You know what I'm saying? And to team up with the guys and then come out here, it's pretty awesome.
John, you've had many accolades in your career. You've done many things, but finally getting a 3-second run, what does that mean to you?
Well, for the sponsors like Ford that worked with us in engineering to build those chassis and a lot of stuff, and we got a new chassis builder in LA. I mean, in Indy at the Eric Medlin project. They work hard, but it means a lot because it means we can race them. The biggest fear we had is if the cool air, you know, the cool air is, and the heat has given championships and it's taken it away. And we know in the last 4 or 5 races, we're running right there with them, outrunning them in the heat. You know what I mean? But all of a sudden, right here with only a few races left, you get into the cool air and they start hitting those 3-second runs again. You know, Beckman and the whole group over there, and Caps, and of course, you know, even Johnny Gray and Hagen. So I'm hoping to stay in the heat. But tonight we ran pretty decent, and you know, not even close. They shattered the record. What's the record?
It's 3:986. 3:986.
Yeah.
You're in 3:987.
Yeah. Well, but you get caught up in, huh?
You got the backup for.
But if you get caught up in trying to do that, you'll beat yourself. Nope. We're gonna come out here to try to run again in whatever the conditions, and then try to win on Sunday. That's what it's all about.
Was it easier for you to put the pedal to the metal because you knew you were #1 going in no matter what you did that run?
Yeah, once you know you're already in, you turn the wick up. But Jimmy won't push it over center. You don't want to smoke the tires because you want those 3 points. And he put her down there figuring it'd run 02 or something, 03. And she just, you know, 50 pounds lighter than me, or 60. It's only reading, you're
Nice.
yeah, running all that stuff.
John, so you came into this race 6 points trailing Matt Hagen. You as a veteran racer, how scared would you be if you were a racer in first place with John Force breathing down your neck?
Wouldn't be no different than anybody else. Race car does the running for you. We do our job on the tree and getting it down the lane. But now Hagen, he'll go home, go to bed, and come out here again tomorrow. If you let all that get in your head, like they told me down there, I tied him or something. I don't see how. I said, hey, I'm chasing corporate America. I'm trying to give me some money. You don't have money, you can't be out here. But I'll take whatever the cards deal me, and if we win a race here, then we move to the next one. 3 races to go, and it starts here at Reading.